What schools you're still looking at? I know you got lots of offers, and I don't know if Kansas was still one, and kind of what other schools are in the mix right now.
I would say it would be Kansas, Michigan State, Ohio State, Kentucky, Duke, UCLA, Minnesota, obviously. That's probably the core ones that's been in contact as of late. Yeah.
What's it like being that guy? I mean, you've got all those offers. You could essentially pick any school. I mean, how do you stay humble? You're very humble, very polite. I mean, how do you balance both?
It's really just truly a blessing. You know, people want to be in the position you're in. In the position you're in, you can do great things or bad things with it. The things I want to do is great things with it. As in little kids looking up to me, being a good role model, setting a good example for my younger brothers, and just little stuff like that. But really, it's just hard work. A lot of hard work is finally paying off and we're seeing results. So you just got to continue to work hard to achieve them goals so you can go higher.
Do you remember your first big offer?
I would say my first big offer would be. What was my first big offer? I would say I think it was Kansas.
Okay.
I was at the USA tryouts.
Okay.
They called my dad and they offered me while I was at the tryouts.
Okay.
So I think that was my first high major.
Do you remember what that was like? Do you remember that feeling?
I was happy. I was shocked. A lot of emotions going through me. I was happy. Called my parents, called my family, everything like that. It was great. I was glad for that.
Anything about Kansas, Gary, you like? I mean, I know you mentioned all the schools. You couldn't go wrong with any, but anything that stands out?
Really just the tradition of how they win. They're always successful. They always have great players. They take players to the next level. There's really a lot of things that they do that's great. You can't go wrong with them.
How will you trim your list? I mean, do you have a process in place, kind of steps you'll take?
I think after the end of the summer, I'll trim my list and then I'll plan to take my visits to the teams.
Lastly, what's your goal for this summer? I saw a play there in the game where you missed the layup, tipped it back one-handed, missed it, and tipped it back and got it. I mean, those are plays that not a lot of people make. Is that kind of how you see yourself, just a guy that does a little bit of everything?
I try to get my teammates involved, just be all around player. I don't want to be just known as a scorer or labeled as a scorer. So this summer, first goal is to make the PGM and win PGM. That's the first goal. Then second, I really want to step my game up to a whole other level this summer.
Okay.
By doing that, I just do a lot of play.
Okay.